Hello and welcome to this tutorial for the board game The Fox in the Forest Duet. This is strictly a two-player game and it's cooperative, so you'll have to work together to win. It's not a very complicated game. Here's how you play it. You've got 3 rounds to pick up all the gems on the board, and then you win. These are gems. If you don't make it in 3 rounds, you lose. Or if you run out of these to place on the board, you have also lost. So, how do you play it? You get to pick up a gem after you and the other player have played a card. Maybe this token moved this way, or this way, or maybe it didn't. Either way, you get to pick up the gem from that space. If there's no gem, there's nothing to pick up. So try to get this to a space where you can still see one. How does this move? If you look closely, you'll see there's little paw prints on the cards. I see 1 here and 2 on the card of the other player. So that's 1, 2, 3 steps to move the token. If it goes this way or this way, that depends on who played the winning card. Let's get to that after this small recap. You play 3 rounds. If at any moment you pick up the last gem, you have both won the game. If you didn't make it in time, you have both lost the game. Or if you have to place one of these 3 tokens, but there's no token left to take, you have also lost. You pick up gems by each playing a card, and then taking it from wherever this token ended. It moves through the little paw prints on the card. Now, let's get a little deeper into it. At the start of each round, you both get 11 cards. And then you flip over the top card from the deck. One player has to play a card. For example, let's say this one. A card with green birds on it and the number 3. Now it's my turn. If I have any cards with these green birds on it, I must play one of those. That's how it works. One player lays down the first card and the other player must play the same type of card. If you don't have it, then you can play any other card you like. Back to the example. Yes, I have a card with green birds on it, so I must play it. And mine has the number 6 on it. And then let's see who the winner is. This one is a 3. And mine is a 6. 6 is a higher number than 3, so I am the winner. That means the movement token on the board will be moving to me, this way. How many steps will it move? You remember how that goes. Let's have a closer look at the paw prints. Mine has 2, and the other one also 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a gem there, so we can remove it from the board. 1 step closer to winning the game. Who plays the next card? Well, I was the winner. My 6 was higher than the 3 that the other player put down, so the winner goes next. I play the next card. This is how you play. But what happens when both of you accidentally make this go off the board? Well, let's say it went off here. First, you move the gems from the end to the next space. And then you place this forest token, the tree token, on that space at the end. That makes the path shorter, and it could make you lose the game before the 3 rounds are over. So try to not make it go over. And last, you put the mover back here at the end. To finish this up, the next and last thing I will explain. What's this card? Remember that if one player plays a card, you must play a card of that same type, and if you can't, you can choose whichever card you like. This card has stars on it. If the other player plays green birds, and I don't have any green birds, I could play the card with the stars on it, if I want to. And then I will win. If you can't play the same type and you instead play the type that's open on the table here, this type always wins. Don't forget you're working together, so use this to your advantage. Again, if you can't play a card that matches the other player, you can choose to play a card of the type that's open on the table for the whole round, and then you win. That's all. If you read the little rulebook, you can see how to set up the game, how to set up each round, and how you can make the game more difficult. If you look at some of the cards, you'll see they have special abilities. They speak for themselves. I hope this tutorial was enough to make you understand how to play the Fox in the Forest Duet, and that you'll enjoy it. Go clean up those gems. Thank you for watching, and see you for the next one.